No one saw this coming, but Ryan Seacrest and Julianne Hough were just spotted together again, and the internet is losing its mind. Click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our breaking celebrity news updates. Ryan Seacrest and Julianne Hough back together again. In a year already overflowing with unexpected Hollywood twists, no one predicted this storyline would surge back into the spotlight. Their romance, once one of the most charming love stories in celebrity culture, was a chapter long considered closed. Yet suddenly, shockingly, impossibly, the pair found themselves photographed together for the first time in more than a decade, sending fans, gossip bloggers, entertainment insiders, and relationship conspiracy theorists spiraling into absolute chaos. The moment the grainy image surfaced online, the internet didn't just react, it erupted like a volcano that had been dormant but never truly dead. The question on everyone's lips was instant and electrifying: are Ryan Seacrest and Julianne Hough really back together again, or is this the sweetest false alarm Hollywood has delivered in years? The frenzy began with a single blurry photo captured outside a discreet, members-only lounge in Los Angeles. At first glance, it looked like nothing: two people standing close, talking softly, leaning in the way old friends do when the world around them fades. But once someone zoomed in and recognized the unmistakable pair, everything changed. The comments exploded. The hashtags multiplied. Within minutes, the picture was everywhere: Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, fan pages, celebrity news channels, YouTube gossip reactors, and even the morning radio shows. Even more shocking was that neither Ryan nor Julianne tried to shut it down. No statements were released. No denials. No clarifications. Nothing. The silence only fueled the wildfire. Of course, to understand the magnitude of this moment, you have to remember who Ryan and Julianne once were. Their relationship was never scandalous. It wasn't messy. It didn't end in dramatic interviews or angry tweets. Instead, it was a sweet, golden Hollywood romance that faded quietly, not out of lack of love, but out of impossible timing. When they dated, Ryan was one of the busiest men in the entertainment industry, hosting radio shows, live TV, producing multiple programs, and practically running from coast to coast every week. Julianne, meanwhile, was on the rise, balancing Dancing with the Stars, movie roles, music projects, and a rapidly growing career that required constant travel. They cared deeply for each other, but their worlds simply moved at different speeds. Years later, Julianne even admitted that they parted ways respectfully, adding that the breakup wasn't driven by heartbreak but by practicality. It was one of those bittersweet endings that never felt like a true ending, just two people drifting because life pushed them in opposite directions. Which is exactly why this reunion photo didn't feel random. It felt like fate had pressed rewind. Insiders wasted no time feeding the speculation. Several sources close to the pair hinted that this was not a coincidence at all. One insider confessed that Ryan and Julianne never fully cut ties after their breakup. There were occasional birthday messages, supportive check-ins when one had a big career moment, and brief conversations during major awards seasons. Nothing dramatic, nothing romantic, just a thin connection that never fully snapped. Another insider, however, offered a more tantalizing detail: the meetup allegedly wasn't accidental. According to this source, both of them agreed to reconnect privately, choosing a low-key spot where they wouldn't attract attention. That plan clearly failed, because fans spotted them anyway. But what mattered wasn't that they were seen, it was the way they interacted that sparked a tidal wave of speculation. Witnesses claimed the two looked comfortable, warm, and surprisingly close. They hugged, twice, according to one fan. They held eye contact with the kind of familiarity that only comes from shared history. They laughed in that natural, unforced way two people do when something old still feels familiar. A bystander described their conversation as intimate, like they were catching up on years of unsaid things. That statement alone sent thousands of online forums into meltdown. It didn't look like two exes running into each other by accident. It looked like people who came to talk, really talk. Fans reacted instantly, and their reactions were intense, emotional, and wildly entertaining. TikTok filled with edits of the couple's old photos. Twitter, or X, was flooded with jokes, theories, and desperate hope. Reddit threads turned into digital detective labs where users analyzed body language, predicted timelines, and debated who initiated the reunion. Some fans argued that Julianne had been glowing suspiciously on social media for weeks, while others insisted Ryan had been dropping subtle hints in recent interviews. People didn't just want this reunion, they believed in it. Some even declared that this was the kind of romantic comeback the world needed. They were always meant to find their way back, one fan wrote, earning thousands of likes. Another added, if they get married after all these years, I'm throwing my phone in the ocean and crying tears of joy. Ryan and Julianne's own responses only fanned the flames. Ryan, known for his polished professionalism and his ability to dodge personal questions with charm, surprised everyone when a co-host jokingly teased him about revisiting old flames. Instead of laughing it off, he paused, just for a second, and then smiled with a softness rarely seen from him on air. He simply said, "Life brings surprising moments sometimes." That single sentence triggered a frenzy of decoding. Was he confirming something? Hinting? Teasing? He didn't elaborate, but his tone suggested that something meaningful had happened, even if he wasn't ready to spell it out. Julianne, on the other hand, used social media in a way only celebrities mastered. A day after the reunion photo leaked, she posted a serene, glowing selfie with a caption about growth, reconnection, and trusting the timing of life. Fans immediately went wild in the comments, convinced she was speaking directly about Ryan. She even used a heart emoji she rarely includes, which fans interpreted as a quiet signal. Her friends also posted cryptic phrases like, "new chapters," "healing," and "when the universe aligns again," which only deepened the mystery. Whether these were coincidences or carefully placed hints, the timing was too perfect to ignore. Reports soon emerged that the meetup caught on camera wasn't the only one. Insiders claimed Ryan and Julianne had met privately more than once in the last month. These conversations, according to sources, were emotional, honest, and filled with closure, and possibly reconnection. They apparently talked about the past, what went wrong, how they've changed, and what they want now. The dynamic, according to the sources, was natural and warm, as though no time had passed. Both are older now, more grounded, more introspective, and more emotionally available. The timing that once tore them apart may finally be working in their favor. As rumors spread, the entertainment world entered a state of collective suspense. Producers, publicists, friends, and co-workers are all watching closely because if Ryan Seacrest and Julianne Hough really do rekindle their relationship, it will be one of the most iconic full-circle Hollywood romances of the decade. No scandals, no chaos, just a heartfelt second chance. Of course, the question everyone keeps asking is the same: are they officially back together? The answer, for now, is not publicly confirmed. But insiders claim the pair is openly exploring the possibility, meeting regularly, and leaning into a connection that still feels strong. They're not rushing, both want to move slowly, intentionally, and privately. Yet the chemistry reportedly remains undeniable, and neither of them seems interested in shutting the door. It makes sense why fans are so invested. Their original love story was sweet and respectful, not destructive. They genuinely cared for each other. They didn't end because they fell out of love, they ended because life got in the way. Now, with more maturity, stability, and emotional clarity, the universe seems to be giving them another opportunity. Whether this becomes a romantic reunion, a deep friendship, or simply long overdue closure, the connection between them clearly matters. Hollywood is holding its breath. Fans are refreshing social media every hour. Gossip sites are hunting for the next clue. And Ryan and Julianne, they're keeping things private, choosing quiet spaces, choosing meaningful conversations, choosing to see where this unexpected reunion leads. While nothing is official, nothing is denied either. Their faces, their body language, the cryptic posts, and their chemistry all suggest a story that is far from over. Maybe it's a spark reigniting. Maybe it's destiny circling back. Maybe it's two people finally ready at the same time. Whatever it is, this reunion has transformed into one of the most fascinating celebrity stories of the year. The world loves a comeback. But a love comeback, after so many years, so much growth, and so many separate journeys, feels like the kind of Hollywood magic that people hope for but rarely witness. And if this reunion truly evolves into something deeper, it will become a story fans will talk about for years, a full-circle romance that returned when the timing finally aligned. The internet is already calling it destiny. Hollywood is watching. Fans are dreaming. And something about the way Ryan Seacrest and Julianne Hough looked at each other in that single blurry photo makes it feel like this story is only just beginning. Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe Talent Zone Updates YouTube channel for more update news. What was your favorite moment from the show? Let us know in the comments.